What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about how narcissists tricks you into arguing. And I wanted to talk about this because of the situation that happened at work, of course. And it kind of goes back to yesterday, which I talked about in a video yesterday on how narc bosses will deliberately target you to torment you. Well, that also includes arguments. Because, see, one of the worst positions to be in is under the supervision of a narcissist. When narcissist holds a certain title, a certain degree, you bet they really gonna stand on that and milk it for every opportunity they can to torment you. And when narcissists pick arguments with you, trust me, it's calculated. They had it planned the whole while. Narcissists just out the blue, they start to pick with people to aggravate you and annoy you. And they just look for an argument for no reason at all because, they need supply. And the only way they can get supply out of that argument is if you give them a certain reaction. You have to be careful with the way you respond to narcissists when you don't agree with them on something, because it can easily turn into an argument. And the last thing you want is a back and forth with a toxic individual, because not only they're going to do the crazy making thing, they're going to blame shift. They're not going to take accountability for their wrongs. In their mind, they can't do no wrong. They're fault finders. They're false accusers. They're false witnesses. And so the last thing you want to do is get all caught up in an argument like that, because it'll end up just being a constant back and forth. And it can sometimes escalate into something more. And you just don't want that, because it's not worth it. It's not worth your energy. Don't waste your good energy on this toxic narcissist, or anyone, not just narcissists, just confrontational people who are filled with drama and negativity, who always have a problem and just always look for something to pick with you about. Once you start to show them that you're not going to entertain it, that's when you'll see how they how they don't handle that so well. Because when they don't have someone to go up against, it makes them look foolish. They already look foolish. I done got to the point where I already talk about the narcissists in a way where it's just comical, because everything they do is funny to me. All they do is put on X. Now sometimes they do things to really get up under your skin when it comes up out the blue and you just haven't prepared yourself for that. But for the most part, they give you the same thing, all of them. And it just comes a time when you just can't do nothing but laugh at them, because they're a joke. But the best way to respond to a narcissist when they approach you in a hostile way, provoking an argument or questioning you about something, when you give them the answer, when you give them the right answer, when you answer them, the best of your ability, and they reject it or they turn you down, they cut you off, the best way to respond to that is just to, respond with the gray rock method, like with one word answers. But never give them that back and forth argument, because it'll only escalate and you won't get anywhere. You'll be wasting your energy for nothing. And you'll be the only one getting upset, because it is really bothering you. It doesn't bother the narcissist to argue. When a narcissist argues, that gives them supply. They're getting supply off your energy. So what you don't want to do is match energies. You want, you want to keep yourself calm and preserve your energy. Save all that. Let them stand up there and hoop and holler and just, you know, make a scene, just to have people try to take sides, because that's really what they want. They always want an audience. But you don't have to entertain them. Just give them a one word answer. Okay, you're right. You don't even have to say, I'm not going to argue with you. Don't even say, I'm not going to argue with you. Because then it's like they're going to know that it's like a defense mechanism. It's like something that you're doing, to maintain peace for yourself. Don't even tell them that. That's none of their business. All they need to know is everything you show them through your actions. And if you can walk away from the situation, walk away quietly. Even walk away with a smile on your face to let them know that they are not bothering you. But if you can't walk away, say for instance that it's a disagreement between you and your boss, just let them have it. Let them have that moment, because you can't win with a narcissistic boss. People who has these high egos based off, the job title, that puts them above and beyond everyone. You just can't win with them. They already think, that they're better than you. They're more powerful than you. And so what they say goes. And just because what they say goes doesn't make it right, which means they're really not winning. That's just their toxic way of thinking to make themselves feel better. But trust me, they really don't feel better once you walk away, especially when you walk away with a smile. So that's when it's best to just say, you know what? Okay, whatever you say. You got it. Or is that it? And just give them that look like, okay, I'm going to head back on over to my station. Don't feed into that. Don't even give them what they want. Starve them of the attention that they need so badly from you. Narcissists, they crave all type of supply, whether it's good or bad. And they love to play the victim. So if you're like, I did not say that, you said that. No, I did not say that. Do not lie on me. That's how they talk when they argue with you. And they know that they're wrong. It's like they want that constant back and forth till it gets nowhere. I've been there already. Before I knew better, I know better now. Now I know what to do. Now I know how to navigate myself through a disagreement with a narcissist. I just walk away. I don't give them no more than 2 words. If I bring something to their attention, which this has happened at work recently with the boss, and she disagrees, okay, I'm just letting you know, I'm stating the facts. And you can do with that what you will, but I'm standing on that, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you, and just make myself uncomfortable just to let you know that, okay, you got the power, you got this, you're the master. No, you're not. But I'm going to let you think that. But that's not what I feel. And I don't have to tell you how I feel. I'm going to let you wonder and think what you want to. Because deep down inside, the narcissist knows once you are done, you are done. They know when you are just out the door and there ain't no coming back. They know that they done lost a good one. They notice the change in you. They notice the change with the conversation, the interaction. They notice the change with your body language. They know how you avoid them. They notice, you know, communication when it goes from being one way to very limited. They notice all that. And they don't take to it so well. So they're going to try to do things to get up under your skin. And picking an argument with you is one of them. Because they need to feel victimized. They need you to know that this punishment you're giving them is unfair treatment. That's how crazy they are. They're unstable. That's how they think. So give them that. Let them have that. Let them soak in their feelings. It's torture to their soul. They need that. They need that wake-up call. It's not going to do any good, but they need that. They can't even function when you don't give them the response that they're looking for. They don't function when you don't stand up there and have just a back and forth, argument, just a screaming match, like to the point where you have to get the last word. They don't do so well when you don't do that anymore. That's not who I am anymore. I don't have the energy for that because you're not worth it. This is a worthless argument. It's something that's planned because I know who you are and I know why you're doing this to me. You're targeting me for this particular reason, so I'm not going to give you that. And don't take it to heart. Don't even take it personal. They're not worth it. Let them have that. You bigger than that. You bigger than that in your mind. You got to tell it to yourself first in order to receive it in your spirit. You bigger than that in your mind. You bigger than that, especially in your heart. And you're bigger than that in your spirit. And that's what's going to show the most, to the part where it's like other people start to follow your energy because it's calming. People really do love a calm energy, even when they're not used to it. When you're used to being in a dysfunctional environment, it feels good to have something different for a chance. And when you be that light in the darkness, that's what people are going to want to follow because that's something that they're not used to. But the narcissists, they're not going to follow the light because it doesn't give them the top position. It's like they need to be followed, but they're not the follower. They need followers, but they're not going to expect, they're not coming up behind you, especially if they feel like people are giving you praises. And it doesn't even be about praise, it be about admiration. Some people really do just love your spirit. They enjoy your company. They like being around you. You make them feel some type of way, and it feels good, and they haven't felt that in a long time. When you go around a narcissist, you're always on edge. You got to be on ready. They always need you to cater to them. You got to be a yes man. And it's just like, who wants to live like that every single day around this one particular person? Nobody. People don't want to live in misery. The narcissist lives in misery and they think that that is the norm. It's not the norm. It's dysfunctional. It's toxic. That's not what's up. You deserve better than that, and you have to start telling that to yourself first. You deserve peace of mind. And once you get that mental clarity to understand what's really going on, you're going to be like, dang, I got this. Now I know how to handle the situation with this person. And that's where I come to understand when the narc boss targeted me, I already knew it wasn't nothing personal. But it was like, I had to catch myself like, wait a minute. Now, I know better than that. To even give her that kind of supply. Like, it ain't even about me. It's just about she needed that in that moment. She really craved it. And I was available for it. And I kind of gave her what she wanted. But she won't ever get it again. Because from now on, my response is going to be like, okay, you're right. Even when you know that they're not right, let them have that. They know that they're not right. They know that. But I'll be like, you're right. Okay, you told me not to use that equipment. Okay, got it. And she's still standing up there with that mean, dirty, evil look. Just a permanent mean mug. Just pure evil. You know, that's the narcissist. And you don't want to, match energies by going back and forth with them. It's not worth it. You have to tell yourself, you know what? Okay, okay. Like some of those memes, they say the long paragraph when people are arguing with you through text or whatever, and you just text them back like, okay, boy, that kills a person because it's like, so you don't have nothing to say? It makes them feel worthless. Now, sometimes, it all depends because a narcissist will play that game too, and we know that all too well, how they won't give us what we need to have clarity to understand them. They don't want us to understand them. That's why they reply, okay. But it kills a person when you don't give them what they want in an argument, especially an argument that's not even necessary. It's a tactic. It's something that they're used to mind control you.